So just about set now. And pitching here today, Garrett Crochet. What do you got on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get
Baltimore,
1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one is back. Going, gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch misses. Crochet, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. There's a strike.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
That's the third. Whips it to Casas. Rutschman retired. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
0-1. And there's a ball. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next hitter out. Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. This one in the air. Devers settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now at Fenway. Pitching in our game today, Zach Eflin. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Duran throws right, bats left. 28 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Next offering is in for a strike. That one to first. O'Hearn takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to short. Henderson. On to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here's Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Yeah, there's the strike. Two outs, base is empty. There's the strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Into the monster seats and gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 1-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now batting Tristan Casas. That pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-1.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. All set for the
Leading
start of
off
the inning.
for
And here's the
Baltimore,
veteran
left fielder,
outfielder,
Tyler O'Neill.
Crochet back to work. That misses.
Nope, that's outside.
1-0.
Ball.
Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Colton Cowser.
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in there at the knees. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Down.
Missed with a changeup. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. So up next, Cedric Mullins. Trying to bunt his way on. And it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
0-2.
And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. Now to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the second for Story now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Right down the chute, strike one.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And a foul ball.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. The shortstop takes the ball. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One out, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground, right side, Holiday. The throw to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8th, catcher Connor Wong.
Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. And right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first, and that's the inning. And the Red Sox leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Fenway, here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back onto the warning track, and he hauls it in.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
And now Jackson Holliday. And the sweeper misses.
Nope, ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss.
2-1's the count.
Yeah, that's a little bit high.
That's a ball. 3-1.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Up next for the Orioles,
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Gunnar
Henderson.
Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered in this game. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That one fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Henderson checks his swing, appeal to third, ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Rutschman batting for the second time, and that's strike one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Two outs. On the ground to third. Devers zips it across. Rutschman retired. That's out number 3. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back here in Boston, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Cedar Rafaela. And there's a strike. Just missed. That clips the corner. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Grounded out his first time up. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play
Now
with
batting,
2 strikes.
second
Just a
baseman,
simple soft liner into center field for the
Bregman.
knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind him. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
1 gone, runner at first. Now it's Alex Bregman. Runner on the go, and that one fouled off. And a foul ball.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Durant, the base runner at first with 1 out. Eflin a move to first.
Nope.
Durant back on a dive. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's Devers at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Durant around 3rd. He'll score.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Fly to right his first time. And ball 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Man on second, 2 down. Strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just
1-2.
needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles 1. Start of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
O'Hearn goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, pretty big contrast in that at bat. First couple of pitches down in the zone, and those are competitive pitches, so you have to respect it as a hitter. And then with 2 strikes, ran that fastball by him up high, and there was just no catching up.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fastball for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one is upstairs. The Red Sox leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. And that one clips the corner.
Nope, ball. 1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ooh,
1-2.
Baya. You
Count.
got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Next
That's
pitch
a ball.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
That was the
Full
sweeper,
count.
but it missed. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Out to short. Story tosses to first, and O'Neill is retired. And the Orioles set down in order. Orioles held in check there, and they trail it here 2-1. Back in Boston, ready to go. Bottom 4. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Trevor Story.
That clips the zone. 0-1. And that one is inside, ball 1.
1-1.
Comebacker to the mound. To first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff
Now
man.
batting.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do.
Masataka
Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the
Yoshida.
ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
So, Boog, you
Yeah.
went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college.
That's a
We
ball, that's
bought
down.
standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brunansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Slow roller to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
2 down, base is empty. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses, and that is ball 1. This one in the air center field. Mullins settles under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles 1. Back here at Fenway
Leading
Park,
off
top
for
5, John
Baltimore,
Sciambi
right
with Chris
fielder,
Singleton.
Colton
And
Cowser.
leading it off, Colton Cowser. Crochet back to work. Check swing, called strike.
You know, these Orioles being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Kicks and deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And he couldn't hold it back. He's rung up on strikes.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same
Now
page
batting,
right now.
the center fielder,
So
Cedric
next to hit for
Mullins.
Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's upstairs,
that's high.
ball 1. Bunt attempt, popped up. Devers grabs it on the run. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Third
Yeah, I
baseman,
think he rushed it a
Jordan
little
Westbrook.
bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Westberg in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Just missed. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it hits off the monster. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Now batting,
Great
second
effort
baseman,
out there
Jackson
as he tries to
Holiday.
reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holiday. Walked his first time. That's way
1-0.
outside. And that's ball 1. And that's outside.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
And no one can get there. Westbrook headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. It's 2-2.
Now batting,
Going far
shortstop,
behind in the
Gunnar
count, you've got to come
Henderson.
into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Go ahead run on base. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. Pitch misses.
That's a
ball 1. Holiday leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That one ripped but foul. 2 outs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 2-2 game. And we're back here at
Leading
Fenway
off
Park.
for
And here's the
Red
catcher,
Sox.
Connor Wong.
Catcher, Connor Wong.
There's the strike.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. And that just misses.
Really good
1-2.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good eye right
that's
there.
outside. Ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Missing
Count full.
inside. Full count now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Oh, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming
Now
through in
that
a
is
pretty high
left
leverage
fielder,
spot right there.
Jared
Anytime you rip a line
Duran.
drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
First and second, no outs. And stepping in is the speedy Jaron Duran.
1 ball, no strikes.
No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive. Fair ball. 1 runs in, headed for plate. Relay throw home, head for a slide, and he's safe. And they lead by 2.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zach Eflin done for the afternoon, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
New
Baltimore.
pitcher on now, Gregory
Number
Soto.
65.
Still pretty early in the ball
Gregory
game, so this
Soto.
bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. First pitch misses. Red Sox by 2.
Nope. Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Yennier Cano is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. That one
3-0.
misses, and it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Red Sox leading it by 2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a
Up
stone cold
next
take.
for the Red Sox, third baseman,
Devers now.
Rafael Devers.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Inside, and 1-1.
1-1.
That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one off the mark.
That's low, that's a ball.
3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 on, nobody out, with 2 runs already in. Last half of inning number 5. And Raffy falls victim to the K. Tristan
Now batting,
Casas
the
digs
first
in now.
baseman, Tristan Casas.
First
1-0.
offering misses badly for ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And that
That
one
missed,
a
that's the ball.
little below the knees. And it's 2-0.
2-0.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Here's Trevor Story now. That one hammered center field. Mullins moving back for it, and it is gone. barrel muscle to center field. It's 8-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Gregory Soto is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Colin Selby.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Base is empty, one away. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. And that drops in for a strike. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Close, but call the ball. Now 2 balls and a strike.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
And that's outside. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Abreu in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. O'Neill makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
Stepping in, Connor Wong. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. All Red Sox in this one. Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1. Out to short, Henderson. They take the force out, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run homer. It's now 8-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
In there at the knees. That's strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Up next for
Ryan
the Orioles,
O'Hearn comes
first
up to
baseman,
hit.
Ryan
Who's 0 for 2
O'Hearn.
with a pair of strikeouts. In there at the knees for a strike. Check swing, no appeal.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 2 in this one. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Red Sox 8 and the Orioles 2. Back here in Boston, bottom of the 6th. And now the center fielder,
Leading off
Cedar
for
Rafaela.
the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Yennier Cano getting loose out there. Perez warming up as well. And that's a little high. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. And that one upstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk.
Now
Everyone gets a walk.
Fielder, Jaron
Back to the top
Duran.
of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Jaron Duran. Right through there for a strike. Rafaela on at first, nobody out. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. Now there's one away.
He came out of his mechanics
Now batting,
there. Typically
second
likes to shoot the
baseman,
ball the other
Alex
way.
Bregman.
But that time, a little anxious.
Here's Alex Bregman. That one pushed foul. Deal 1. Ground ball left side, and he can't come up with it. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So first and second with one gone. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the bottom of the sixth. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
So first and second with two outs. Tristan Casas now at the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. There's a strike.
1-1.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got two outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
That one ripped. And it bangs off the monster. One run is in. Coming home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. A run on two hits, and they leave one. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Orioles 2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Red
back.
Sox.
We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
83.
Brennan Bernardino.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. They say when Bernardino measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. And that one hit to first. Casas takes it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder Colton Cowser.
Colton Cowser getting ready to hit. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Cedric Mullins,
Now batting,
the next to hit for the Orioles.
Cedric Mullins.
just
No, that's
missed.
down. Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Red Sox up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Here's Trevor Story. And a swing and a miss.
Wow. That's not even close to the
0-1.
zone.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Holiday in plenty of time to first, and Story is out.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter,
Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. You're at the bottom of the 7th.
Let's go, Sox. Come on, Sox. You can do it.
Base hit.
Now batting, right fielder,
Man at first with 1 gone. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Check swing, called strike. Just missed.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here comes a 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Connor
catcher,
Wong will hit next.
Wong.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better.
And that will end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they still lead it 9-2. And into the box for
Leading off
Baltimore,
for the
Jordan
Orioles,
Westburg,
third baseman,
1 for
Jordan
2.
Westburg.
Bernardino back to work. And a curve is down and in.
Nope, ball. 2-0.
That's outside.
No, that's out.
And now 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman
Man at
Jackson
first, nobody
Holliday.
out. And now Jackson Holliday. The walk, and he's also singled. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's off the mark. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's down and in.
2-2.
Makes a sliding stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball
Now
in the air
batting,
or get through it.
catcher,
Just pours in on the
Adley
hands.
Rutschman.
Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. That's in for a strike. Ball one
That's the
there.
ball. 1-1.
Next pitch
That's
is
the ball.
downstairs.
2-1.
To the right side. Bregman to first. Rutschman retired. Out number 3.
Now pitching for
So
Baltimore.
a new arm out of the bullpen for the
Number
Orioles,
78.
Yennier Cano.
I think it's got to be a little
Yennier
tough
Cano.
coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these
Leading
batters count
off
the same for
the
his
Red
stats,
Sox,
obviously,
center
regardless of the score.
fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Rafaela
No,
in the
that's
box
out.
here lets that one go for a ball. The next offering misses, and the count now 2-0.
No strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck, and it's off the green monster into second easily with a leadoff double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So digging in, Jarren Duran. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's an RBI single, and it's now 10-2. So a man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Good pitch right there.
Ball,
Tied
2
him up
strikes.
on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
One on, nobody out, a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses
That's the
there,
ball.
and the count is even 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit
Now
and just couldn't
batting,
get to it. I
third
think that
baseman,
slider really
Rafael
caught way more of the plate than it was
Devers.
supposed to.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's towards center. Mullins settles under it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Tristan Casas.
So a man aboard. And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
And that
No,
is
that's down.
downstairs. 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way
the ball.
so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ripped on the ground to second. On to O'Hearn. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Through 8 full, it's the Red Sox 10 and the Orioles 2. And into the box
Leading
for
off
Baltimore,
for Baltimore,
Ryan O'Hearn.
first baseman,
0 for 3
Ryan
in this
O'Hearn.
one. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
This guy's got
0-2.
such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Line drive and foul ball. Right through there, got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he's going to have some thinking
Now
to do when he
batting,
leaves the
the
ballpark
designated
after
hitter,
this
Ryan
one. That was his
Mountcastle.
3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Mountcastle now in the box. Comes up
0-1.
empty with a swing there. Towards first, and it goes just foul. That's a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Next to hit, Tyler O'Neill. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
2-0.
A little bit low.
Nope, ball.
3 balls, no strikes. Called strike right there.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Next offering is fouled back. The Red Sox up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And the Orioles down to their final out.
Good late cut for the strikeout
Now
there. That
batting,
thing really
right
got
fielder,
in on
Colton
him. And
Cowser.
the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Cowser at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. On the corner for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
The Orioles down to their final strike. Just outside. And a count now even up.
2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Stays alive. Fastball right back to the mound. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout.
After a couple of times through the order, this team really figured it out with the bats. A huge fifth inning, and that was all they really needed to get this victory today. Really nice job to pick up the W today.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.